So you've seen this song, Jason Tyson, the Anthem, B flat. I'm not going to do a traditional breakdown. We're going to talk to those of you who feel like your chords are too basic, too simple. And you think the solution to that is to just get fancier chords and to get all these passing chords. But this video is going to show us that if that's not it, you're focusing on the wrong thing. So check this out. The changes that you do are subtle. The subtle changes make a big difference. Check this out. Did you hear that little lick? Did you hear that little lick? He could have just went, power sin is broken. And then he could have went to the next chord, which is B flat over D. And then he could have went to the next chord, which is an E flat major 7. And he could have went to the next chord, which is an F chord over 8, right? But instead, he does this. Power sin is broken. Jesus overcame it all. So did you hear the little lick, right? Instead of just hitting your chords, use trills to get 2 points of the chord. So in this chord here, here's the chord, but instead of hitting the chord straight on and going to the next chord, you trill to that, right? So here's this B flat, that's the top note. You could simply walk down to that. So if you're doing Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound, just trill to the note, the top note. And it will add some variety to your music. So check out what he does in this next section. All right, so check out this next section here. And if you have not seen this original video, you got to check it out. So tasteful with the way he plays this. This is how I want it played if somebody was playing at a church. Check this out. It's the stuff that's in between the chords that's making it sound so good. It should be a B flat chord here. I think he's replacing this with a B flat minor 7, and then he has this, right? And so what's happening there is the 9 sus 4 progression. You just got to know where to place it, right? I mean, everything is just placement, so you just have to know where to put it. So what do I mean by 9 sus 4? So when he goes, hallelujah, and then he has 2 chords. He's basically, his lick is emphasizing 2 chords. It's emphasizing this one. That's the first one, a 9 sus 4. And a dominant flat 9. So when he goes like this, those are 2 chords. Right? And so if you understand the theory, because a lot of you like to play, but you don't know what you're doing, right? If you understand what you're doing, then that's when you are able to change things up based on the theory. So right, so now I'm just doing something else totally different, but it's related. It's related because I understand the context. I understand that he's moving from a G9 to a G7 flat 9. So I just basically said, oh, since he's moving to a flat 9, let me approach that chord. There's my flat 9. Right? So when you understand what's going on, you're able to make simple, not out the box, simple changes that will make a huge difference to the people who are listening to you. Let's do one more section here. Watch this part. See, all the stuff that he's doing, it sounds so tasteful, doesn't it? Like, this sounds so tasteful. Don't you want to play the anthem like this? I mean, this is just such a nice way to play it. And check out what he's doing here. So when he goes, hallelujah, you have won the victory. So he's going, instead of just going, won the victory. Because before I told you, instead of just playing those chords, think to yourself, what's a way that I can take this chord and simply embellish it just a little bit? And I want you to listen to what he does to the melody with this chord, right? So check this out. See. So that's all replacing just this one chord. You have won the Instead of doing this, you have won the, right? What a nice change. Listen to that change. So he took this one chord, he created a melody from that chord, but he did not break the flow of the song. So check this out, and let's kind of expand that a little bit. So check this out. So I'm gonna extend this idea just a little bit in terms of what we're doing here, and we're following my theory of progressions here. So how about we do Hallelujah? You have won, right? Right, something like that could work really good. Now let's talk about this and talk about some of this improv, right? Because this is the kind of stuff that we want, just little tasteful movements, right? So hallelujah, you have won, and then we have his move. Now I have to have some of these rules that we have to have, right? So some of you guys need to understand the rules. The melody note is on C, so you have to play that at the top, right? And he already played the A at the bottom. So what I'm doing is, as soon as I hit the Re, I have this G going down. Right, so now what I'm doing here is I'm creating what's called a dominant chord, an E7, sharp 9, sharp 5. Right, so, and then, so to explain what's going on here is we're just moving in circle of fourths. Here, you have won the victory. And then the bass note is going circle of 4, up 4, up 4, up 4, and then hallelujah. Right? So it's just a circle of fourths. But I'm not playing those bass notes, we're implying them, right? So we have to know the chord that goes along with the bass notes. You have won the... And now I'm at my A7, and I'll go up again. But instead of playing this, I'm going... Right, so right, because so it's the idea is that we're taking a chord that we could play as a chord, right? And instead of doing that, can we change this up somehow? Right, and so instead of, because every dominant chord is also, for me, also a diminished chord. It could be played as a diminished chord. So I'm playing, right? So I'm playing it as a diminished chord. Okay, so but the focus on this is not to kind of give you too much of the theory. The focus is to just tell you it's little embellishments. So let's try to play that whole section with our part there. You have won the victory. Then he has this. He has that kind of that move there. Right, something like that. So cool stuff, man. But listen, I've got to. So if you do want to learn this whole song, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what you got to do. Okay. So if you're already on my website, right? So I sponsor myself. I did a tutorial for beginner. I did a beginner tutorial, and I did an advanced, more intermediate tutorial. So you can actually learn this whole song, and you could be playing it this way, learning it like that. And then I also have, for those of you who are on the website, I'm going to have an exercise for you that can help you with these little things, man, because you want to be able to do this in your playing. For everybody else, thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure what I'm even going to drop in the description, so always check the description. You never know what I'm going to have out there for you. So, Jason Tyson, folks, simple embellishments is all you need to sound good. That's all you need.